Hi, it's Jane here from craftwithjane.co.uk, and it's a bit of a different one today. I'm bringing you the Love Santa tag kit. So Stampin' do some amazing kits. They're ideal for fast crafting, also really good for first time crafters or new to crafting. And this one took my eye because it's a tag kit, and I do like having individual tags for people, and you know, specific to maybe the present or to the person, as in a child or an adult. So I do tend to make my own tags at Christmas time and try and maybe make some of my own wrapping paper with some craft paper and some embellishments. So it is fun. It's part of the whole prepping for Christmas for me. So when I saw this kit, I was desperate to get my hands on it. You can actually get some coordinating bags as well. So I purchased the coordinating bags. They're called the Love Santa treat bags, and these are food safe, and they sort of have like almost like a vellum-y feel to them, like a papery plastic feel to them. And there are in this pack 12 different 12 bags, and there's, I think, at least 3, possibly 4. I think there's 4 actually, different patterns. I'll get out all 4 for you to have a little look at if I can. I know there's a spot one in here as well that took my eye. There you go. So you've got this like really sweet spotty pattern, this cross pattern, hash sort of pattern. Good old Christmas trees with a cute little star on, and then you've got this beautiful leaf one that actually complements some of our designer series paper and some of our stamp sets. So you can get that as an add-on when you purchase this kit. So I'm going to unbox this kit, and in this video we're going to make up some samples because they give directions within the kit. And then I'm going to do a project later this week where I'm going to make alternatives for the kit. So please come back again and watch that one after you've watched this one. Okay, super. So we'll crack. So I've taken the plastic off, and this is the lovely box it comes in. The beauty of this is these boxes are so great. They're really easy to recycle, or you know, you can put some embellishments and a different cover here, and you've got a lovely little gift box as well. So in your pack you will receive this this cute little Stampin' spot, and it comes in Night of Navy, one of my favourite colours, and it's perfect because you've got that there. You get this cute little stamp set. I'll turn it the right way around, sorry. Cute little stamp set, and it's got Love Santa, Joy, some leaves there. It's got special delivery, to and from, at Christmas and bright. So you've got Merry there to go with the and bright, little present there, and some berries there. Great little stamp set. Okay, so I've opened the pack up. We've got some cute ribbon here. It's got like a pink, is it a pink or a red? Sort of a pinky red stripe, candy stripe. There we've got some glue dots just there, which is perfect. We've got some Stampin' dimensionals just here. You've got a Stampin' block. So these are slightly different from the ergonomic blocks that Stampin' actually sell, which are here, which I actually probably prefer to use. However, if you're a beginner crafter, this is fantastic because you don't need to purchase any additional blocks. You've got one in here, which is great to get you going. Also, we've got some beautiful gems in here. Now, these look very similar to the in-colour gems, but obviously the colours are slightly different and they match the kit. We've got some labels here for us to stamp up so that we can pop them on the tags. And we have a nice piece of cardboard here, which is very handy to use, grey board. So I use this in a lot of projects. We've got some instructions, and we've got some of our basic tags here ready for us to decorate up. This is a brilliant project for any crafter, but I think it's especially fun to do with children. So it's a great kit to get together with their children to do. And finally, we've got our instructions. So in this sheet here, it tells you how to make up each of the designs with step-by-step instructions within. So you could follow this, you don't have to, but it's very handy to have it. And on the back here, it tells you exactly what you should expect in your kit. So without further ado, we'll get on and make some beautiful tags. So for the first tag, I'm going to use, I'm going to make the Santa tag, and I'm going to get out all the bits that I need for this. So it's telling me that I need an ink pad. I'm actually going to use my main ink pad just here. I use a stamp block, and I'll use one of my stamp blocks that I have just here, and I'm going to mount the stamp. So the stamp that it's suggesting I use is this Love Santa stamp. So I'm going to mount that up on my block just here. I'm going to pop out my Santa, trying to do what I was doing 2 then, pop out my Santa tag just here, get my ribbon out the bag, and so I have a backing piece just here which I'm going to pop out, which is just there. Might get the little hole there ready for my ribbon, and I'm going to get one of the centerpieces out just here. So this should be quite a straightforward one to do. So I'm going to ink up my stamp just there, and off on my grid paper just here I'm going to line it up and stamp. I'm going to press down. Now I'm going to press down quite firmly. You can definitely use a mat for this. We've got a foam mat that you can stamp with, and then I'm going to bring that off. There we go. So I'm just going to close my ink pad up. Now I've stamped that, and I'm just going to give this a second, and I'm going to attach it. So it is suggesting that I use some of the glue dots, so I will get those out, and they're just here. So I'm going to pick up 2 it's suggesting I do. So I'm going to turn this over, and I'll pop 2 of these on. Take the backings off them. There you go. Okay. And then I'm going to stick this as centered as I can. There we go. Turn it over and just press down hard. And it's suggesting I put 2 of the Stampin' dimensionals on the back, so I will do that. And it doesn't sort of mind where I put them. Pop them here. I'll take my backing off. Lovely, and it suggests that I put it just about here. There we go, get that out of the way, and then I'm going to use some of this. So you can use as much as you want really. I probably won't use much more than about that. You could cut these up into advance because you're going to need quite a few of these, and then you can tie them however you wish to. So I like to leave mine sort of open-ended so that I can attach them to gifts in whichever way I like. So I'm just going to thread it through, do a little loop and pull that through the loop, and then I can attach it as I like just there. So I believe, I'll just check this is step, so we've done step 1, 2, 3. So I believe this is my first tag, which is awesome. Punch that bit out there as well. So that's my first tag done. Lovely and simple, perfect to do with a little one. So the second tag is this lovely Christmas tree one. I'm gonna get the Christmas tree out. That's so sweet. So that's just there. I'm going to get out the yellow strip there for the Mary, which would be going about there. I'm going to get out the glue dots, dimensionals, and I think I get out this strip as well just here, which goes under the and bright. And I'm going to get out one of these strips here, but I think I might stamp it first because it might be a bit easier. So back out comes my ink pad. I'm going to get my craft mat here to do a bit of stamping. And I'm going to do my and bright first. So I'm going to do an and bright. So I've got an and bright there, which I'm going to now pop out. There we go, there's that. And I'm going to get the Merry out just here, and I'm going to stamp the Merry. So whenever you're using photopolymer stamps, it's nice to have this sponge mat, because it does add a little bit of cushioning to help me to stamp. So I'm going to stamp my Merry. There we go. I'll bring my Merry off. Lovely. So I've got my Merry just there. So I'll get rid of all of this and my stamp mat. Okay, so now comes the assembly. So I think I need to be attaching all of this together. So on here it suggests I start with my Merry and my bright, which I'm going to pop like that. So I'm going to turn these over, and I'm going to add my glue dots. So it suggests that I use 2 glue dots. So I'm going to have to add one there. Oops. Oh, that's not very successful. Let me do that. So it suggests I add one here and next to it. And there. So pull the backs of these off if it'll let me. Yeah. Perfect. They're actually quite easy to get off. Okay, and now I'm going to attach my and bright slightly off to the side. Perfect. So that, oh, she says perfect. Great. So I've attached that there. Now I'm going to attach here. So I'll be attaching it like that. Just there, like that. So I'm going to do the same on there. Put some of these on the back here. Great. Flick these off. Perfect. There you go. And then I'm going to stage this so that I attach it just like that. Lovely. Perfect. Now I'm going to put it on dimensionals, and I'm going to attach it just there. I'll pop that over, pop some dimensionals on the back. Take those off. Put this just where I want it. So my tag like that. Have it coming slightly off the side. Perfect. And it suggests that I can use some of the, if I can find them, some of the ribbon. And some of the really cute little cute little embellishments here. So it's suggesting that I use whichever ones I want to. So a cute little array of them. So I'm going to use some of the tiny little pink ones, and I'll pop them where some of the pink embellishments may be. I may do 3, I think. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So they're just on there, and I'm going to cut my string and make that little loop that I did earlier. I'm not going to tie it off because I'm not sure how I would like to attach it to my project when it's finished. And there we have it. tag number 2. For tag number 3, I'm going to bring out my mat again and my ink pad. And we're going to be doing the car one. I think this may be my favourite one. So there's my starting piece, which I've just popped out. And I'm going to get out my sentiments, my pop-out sheet with my sentiments on it. I'm going to be using another one of these. So I'm going to stamp up my special delivery. And I'm going to stamp as best I can just there, super cute, and I will pop that out. There we go. So I think that's all the stamping I need to do for this one. So I've got my car, I've got that. I need to pull out this piece here, suggesting that I do, and that I put some of my little glue dots on here. So suggesting that I put them there. And another one there. I'm going to take off the backs, just like that. And then I'm going to attach my special delivery. And it would like me to do it slightly off center like that. So I'm going to do that, and then I can pop it about there. So I'm going to put some get rid of my ink pad and pop some of my Stampin' dimensionals on the back. 2, I think it would like me to do. So I'm going to do 1 there and 1 there. Get the backs of these off. These are so fun, so quick, great to do. I can imagine you getting some of your friends round and just making a few of these up, so you've got some cute individual ones. Then I'm going to pop that one just like that there and put my string on. I mean, if I wanted to, I could also put some of the cute little rhinestones as well somewhere on there if I wanted to. It doesn't suggest I do that, but I've got plenty of these rhinestones in this pack. So one of the presents might benefit from one, I think. I'll probably do that now. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily recommend this, but there's so many extras in here. I might just add, whoops, so it doesn't want to go. I'm going to add one just in the centre of this present here where it looks like there's a sort of spot in the bow. And I might add one to the other side as well. I'm going to add a smaller one. So just to complement the little ribbon. There we go. So all done. So I'll just show you that one. I think this is definitely my favourite tag. So that one's there. Hope you like it as well. Okay, and for the 4th and final tag, I'm going to, you can just see here. So I'm going to get my ink pad out again, and I've mounted this stamp. So I'll start off by doing that. So I want to get nice coverage, and I'm going to stamp this one just like that. Press down. Perfect. And then I'm going to do an offshoot of one just like this. Press down. Perfect. Look at that. Lovely. Okay, so it's suggesting that I then stick this leaf over the top just like that. So it thinks I should put one here. I should put one there, one over here, one a bit closer to the centre there, one there. So I'm going to take the backs off these. There you go. One's off, 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 and off. There we go. So I'll just make sure they come off completely. I think you need nails for this. I do love Night of Navy, but I'm terribly messy with ink pads, so I tend to get quite a bit over myself. So I'm just going to try and line that up as true as I can to the format and just press it down. Look at that, lovely. What a treat. Okay, get rid of some of these. I've got a tiny little bit left to stamp. So I've got this piece here and one of the square pieces here. So I'm going to ink my Joy up and I'm going to stamp it just here. I'm going to press down and then up. Look at that, lovely. So I will pop this out gently because I've just inked it. I mean, these are meant to be homemade. It's not, I mean, it could have been a tiny bit centered slightly more to the left, but I'm quite happy with this. The beauty of this is these are homemade and it is nice for them to have some authenticity about them. And then I'm going to get my pick tool out. And it's suggesting I put 2 on the back of this Joy. So I'll turn the Joy over and I'm going to pop 2 of these on, these little glue dots. I'll take the backs off. There we go. And then I'm going to centre that the best I can into this little square here. Sorry if you can hear my little four-legged friend in the background. Oops. So just skewed that a little bit. So I'm going to pull it up. There we go. Just try and centre it a bit better. Happy with that. I'm going to press it down and I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. One there, one there. I'm going to get my backs off and then pop it just down here as suggested. There you go. So I'm then able to pop on my little bit of my twine. I'm going to do the same as I've done before. So you could put anything you want. We've got loads of other ribbon here that you could use, but for this demonstration I'm going to be quite true to the pack, so that anybody that's starting off in stamping and crafting would have exactly the same materials that I'm using. So there, I've got some lovely embellishments here with my gems, and it is suggesting that I could use a few of these. So I'm going to pop a nice pink one down here, possibly a cute little yellow one just off to the side. Might do one of the iridescent ones up here, and a little pink one just off here. And then I might do a little iridescent one just here. So I quite like an odd number, quite like 5. So that is my last tag out of the kit. These are the 4 tags that I have made. I think they are superb. I think they were, I only use products within the kit to make them, and I think they've come out really cute. I do think this special delivery card may be my favourite, but they are all absolutely lovely. So I've used the kit true to form with only the products inside it, which would be what somebody who was purchasing it standalone without any other craft products would use. So if you watch my video coming out later this week, alternative projects using this card kit, and it will take in supplies that I have around me as well. So I do hope you've enjoyed the video today, and if you are interested in purchasing this kit, please follow the links below. And if you would like any more information or to purchase any other products from me, I would be absolutely honoured to be your demonstrator. I do look after my customers. It's the end of the month and I'm sending out my thank you gifts for all the customers that shopped with me. It's one of my favourite things I do at the end of the month, as a thank you, because I'm quite grateful. So yeah, please consider me if you don't have a demonstrator. So I'm going to say bye for now, everyone, and happy crafting.